What's up, YouTube? So we're gonna talk about greatest quarterback backups that led teams to Super Bowls and what it meant for the team. So this episode is Nick Foles and Doug Williams. Now Nick Foles ran on that run with the Eagles where they end up beating the Patriots, which was a huge win. And Philadelphia then somehow become the savior from the big bad empire. It was the Patriots a decade ago. It's Kansas City this time. So it's almost like Philadelphia's always like that hero at large, even though I don't look at it quite like that. But anyway, what a crazy Super Bowl that was, because Tom Brady passed for more yards ever in a Super Bowl loss. It was crazy. It's just that Malcolm Butler didn't get to play. Why he was in Belichick's doghouse to this day, I never know. But that was one of them L's that you just kind of think that if you had half a hand there, maybe you play some defense, you know. But Nick Foles was just special that year. I mean, he really took over for Carson Wentz. They ran with it. They went all the way. What a story that was. Doug Peterson got his ring, and Philadelphia beat the Patriots. And beating the Patriots is like beating the San Antonio Spurs or something, because it feels like two rings. You feel like you should get two rings because you know how well they're coached and they don't make mistakes like that, and they play and a Belichick coach team at the time. Then we get into Doug Williams, who made a historical journey as the first African American quarterback to win a Super Bowl. His run replacing Jay Schrader, and he annihilated John Elway. There's no other way around it. I think I've done a video before where I said Doug Williams' performance was like the equivalent to when I saw Raging Bull and Sugar Ray Robinson's part just wailing on Jake LaMotta. Well, it was the same thing, because that second quarter, Doug was throwing them passes, those touch passes. That was something sweet. And I don't care how anybody looks at it. Black quarterback at that time, especially when he wasn't seen in the same caliber of the league of an Elway and the way they love Elway. And don't get it twisted. Elway was Aaron Rodgers before Aaron Rodgers. Incredible ability and talent. But we didn't have a lot of black quarterbacks with the opportunity. So Doug put on a show that day. I have not seen another performance in that capacity like that, especially against someone that was held to an elite level, like that one-sided beatdown. That was a beatdown of epic proportions. But Doug never got another chance for Washington. It was a one and done, and Joe Gibbs won with three different quarterbacks, Super Bowls, which was almost uncanny and unheard of, with Theismann, Doug Williams, and Mark Ripken. So he covered all backgrounds and areas and places and situations. But which one of them had more of a meaning to the team? I think the Doug Williams one meant more as far as a black quarterback and also what was represented. And it hasn't gotten near the significance as it truly should have until Russell Wilson became the second African-American quarterback to win. Now, you didn't see Patrick Mahomes go through his runs, but it wasn't that long ago. But, and others have participated. But Nick Foles with the Eagles felt like that was a real situation, because he could have taken that job easily. He could have easily taken the job. And when they just missed, that was a game, I think it was against Atlanta or something. It was a pass, it was something, a deflection, something. They were close to going back. And he really fit Philly. I mean, he really did. So, he did okay in Chicago. He went to other places, but he fit with Philly. So, that's just a memory that I have with that. But anyway, which one do I think had the most significance? I think the Doug Williams one had the most significance, but I think that Nick Foles fit the team better, because he could have really, I thought Doug could have too, but Nick Foles, Carson Wentz was an MVP candidate. Jay Schrader was not Carson Wentz like that. But let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay free. I'm on one time. Peace.